Welcome to the Gary Abbott YouTube channel, and I am going to get right into it because this one is for those of you who have been waiting for me to say, what village should I live in? What village should I live in if I'm considering the villages? And today, August of 2023, I know I'm dating this video, but I have to, because the villages I'm going to pick are coming. They are not the ones that are currently here. I know I've got some fans in the northern section, and I know I also have some subscribers in the most recent sections of Newell and the others. But today, I'm going to talk honestly about the best places to pick coming up. So if you're about 2 years away from retirement and finally making the move to the villages, you want to watch this video, because I think I'm going to show you why these certain villages are the best choice. And here we go. Let's just jump right into it. Here is one of the latest villages maps that's available. The latest areas in the villages being built. We're not talking about properties that are already fully built out and are resale properties, but new properties coming. And even if you considered some of those older neighborhoods, you might want to hesitate a little bit and think about these areas. So here we go. Everybody knows about Citrus Grove, Sawgrass Grove, the Ezell, the Putting, the Franklin, Newell, Lake Denham. This is where people have been moving into in the last year. But if you look from Lake Denham all the way down to Dabney, there's no way to cross the Florida Turnpike until you get to the newly opened Southern Oaks Bridge. Some know it as the Bexley Bridge, but it's the Southern Oaks Bridge. So when you cross that, now this is why I'm saying this, there is no doubt that this area has lacked in executive golf courses. We have the Southern Oaks Championship course and a couple of putting and pitch and putts, but you got to go a ways away. Now, the other thing I want to talk about here while we have this map up, from Homestead to Franklin, kind of take a look at that. That is about a mile. It's about a mile between Homestead and Franklin. So when you're trying to look at golf cart driving, you want to be aware of that. So if you're in Lake Denham and you go all the way down to Dabney, you're talking a couple of miles, 2.5 miles to get to Sawgrass Grove. Now, the Southern Oaks Bridge is open not to golf carts yet, because it's all this other side is under construction. But let's go there and take a look. And this is why I say these are the future neighborhoods that you may want to have in your back pocket ready to go. And I'll go over that, what you should do if you really are thinking, I want the ideal location. So here we go. You cross over the Southern Oaks Bridge and you can see Eastport. I believe Eastport's going to be the town square like no other. Sumter Landing has a lake, but they built a lake here in Eastport for dragon boats, all of those kind of things, and are setting up an island to watch those races. It's going to be quite the facility. It has everything else, even softball attached to it. Now this map still has the Wellness Village over to the side. It is still potentially a place for future health care, but it may not be. But that was the original plan. Now what I want to look at is, when you look at the Bexley Trail and you come across the village of Edenfield, let me say that correctly, Edenfield, that's going to be right on the other side of the bridge. Now I get it. There's going to be a golf course, and we'll get to the golf courses, but there's golf courses all along here. I think 3 championships, 2 executives, all coming in this area. And you can kind of see it in this map a little bit. But Edenfield looks to be the home run spot. You're going to be near golf courses, but you're going to be far enough away from the highway. The village of Oak Hollow also looks like the village of LaGrange if you want to be closer to Eastport. Now, as we talked about how far a mile was over here from Homestead to Franklin, we're talking it's going to be like a mile from the bridge to Eastport. These places are going to be right smack. You can go to Eastport. You could go up here to Sawgrass Grove. Up here, you just go north where this Monarch Grove and Linden, and you're going to end up by Warm Springs, by where you can go to Fenny. You can go to Marsh Bend. You're going to be able to go to Magnolia Plaza. You're no more than 30 minutes, it looks like, by golf cart. If you are here, you have access to going up to Magnolia Plaza where they're shopping. You have right in your backyard Eastport. You can hop across the bridge and go to Sawgrass Grove. I don't think you could find a better village. Green Hill Grove, the village of Sandy Hill, all will be popular. Right outside of Eastport, right near the golf courses. You can go even further down and you can see a lot more golf courses coming in down here by the Long Prairie. And then there's even the Shallow Creek Championship way down in the bottom corner. So if you want your house to be near a golf course, you pick in here. You pick Green Hill Grove and you have hit the jackpot. Even Eastport's going to have a Executive 9, I believe, as well as a golf training facility. So this is just the first map. Let me go to the second map. Zoomed in. Oh, here we go. This is... Whoop, sorry. Okay, so now I went to the golf courses. And you can see where we've got at the top. Let's just start at the top. Another pitch and putt, Live Oak pitch and putt. Right below that along the turnpike, you got a 9 executive course. I believe it's 9. Then you have the Southern Oaks on the other side. But then right on this side of the turnpike, you're going to have Meadowview Championship Golf. Then another executive course at Eastport, like I just talked about. Driving range and teaching academy. And then you're going to have the Shallow Creek Championship course. So right there, 3 championship courses, 2 executive courses right there. And bingo, right in the middle of it all, you've got to say that village, if you can sit in the middle of that between Sawgrass, Eastport, and to the north, Magnolia Plaza, Fenny Grill, you're just sitting right on top of the world here as far as, I believe Eastport's going to be the big community of the future. Looking how fast they're putting it together, within a couple of years, I envision most of that will be open. And that will be really the center of attention for the villages. I know people north of the turnpike have said for years, that this is really far south and there's not a lot of things. I think a couple of years from now, there's going to be a lot of activity south of the turnpike and enough golf courses to really attract more home buyers who are interested in golf and who really want this area. I think this area, just the distance between each area, this will become. So let's go back to the map. This is a little better picture of Eastport. Eastport has, I believe, a hotel going in next to the lake. You're going to have all these shops leading up to probably an entertainment area. And then you've got a whole rec area where you've got tennis, pickleball, baseball courts, all off Bixley Trail and Central Parkway. And you can see part of the driving range and the training area for teaching new golf. This will be really a popular area, and then you'll have all of this. You'll have a boathouse. You'll have some things that you just haven't seen in some other areas. So I think they'll be doing a great job with Eastport. Now let's go back to the village map, because that's really what this is all about. So the hotspot, Green Hill Grove, the village of Enfield, if you want to be a little closer towards Magnolia by golf cart, I would recommend that. The village of Oak Hollow. All of these are along the Marsh Bend Trail roadway system. The McNeil Drive will be kind of the other side. And I envision it's going to be a big win for anybody who's on the Citrus Grove side, that they can cross over the bridge and get into this area. Just depending on how far away you are from Citrus Grove, you'll have to tack that on. But it becomes very easy now to go both Eastport South or Magnolia going north. So these are the villages that they've mapped out. And I believe we're going to see, I'm going to say, I hope I'm saying it right, Edenfield, Green Hill Grove, LaGrange. Those villages should be sought after. They're far enough from, the turnpike. They're far enough from any major highway, and they're close enough to Eastport to get all the benefits of a town square. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is for those people who are saying, I'm looking to move to the villages. Where should I go? Well, when you look at new properties right now, all you see is what's available. It's all open land at the moment. It's not built. So I don't want anybody thinking, but if you were going to go after one of these, you had a plan of really intentionally looking at the villages 2 years from now, I would get a village agent and I'd get on it. What house do you want? What square footage? What village you want? And get your agent on there, so when they start to release those, you're the first to be told when those types of homes and location become available. And who knows what they're exactly going to build in each of those villages, but I know that there are going to be ones along golf courses. There's going to be, just look at the whole area. It's got the ponds. It's got a lot of things that you're going to look at in the future. I hope you found this video helpful, because if I hadn't purchased already, which I'm happy with, because I'm just across the bridge on Southern Oaks, I'm just on the other side. So I have always thought Eastport, when I was told about Eastport, when I bought my house, I said, I think this area is going to really grow. And I think I'm close enough that I can get there by golf cart without a lot of hassle. The Villages is growing, and this may be a very exciting area that's coming. Again, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was a quick take on what's coming, what villages that most people don't know about yet that is going to become available. Like and subscribe. It helps me out. Please just help me out and hit the like button or subscribe. Truly would appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the villages.